Harder than you ever thought. Harder than you ever knew. Harder than you ever thought. Harder than you ever knew. Harder than you ever thought. Yeah, I'm on.
What's up, everyone? This is John Shaw, and welcome to BootCamp Day number 2. Today we'll be going over a basic domination strategy in which you will need to use the lessons of Day 1 to execute well. This strategy can be used on any map and is universal for other games besides Call of Duty that have similar game modes. When I say you will need the lessons of Day 1, I mean you will need good communication and will have to know the maps and the points on the map fairly well. Before you start the match, you should know that in domination you don't have to capture all 3 points to win. I've seen too many times people lose a game because they will try to get all 3 points and lose focus and end up losing everything. So before the match starts, you want to pick the 2 spots you want to capture and defend. Alright, for this strategy we're going to be using the map terminal. Now we're going to break the teams into 3 groups of 2. The first group, go to the closest point and capture that point immediately. Second group, go to the next point. So that's 4 people going to the second point. Capture that point. When each point is captured, when each point is captured, the first group, 2 people are supposed to stay there, dig in. You're going to be defending this flag, this capture point, whatever you want to call it. You're going to be defending this the whole match. Out of the other group, there's 4 people here. You're going to take 2. They're going to be defending this capture point the whole match. So that should leave you with 2 people still unanswered for. What these 2 people are going to do, they're going to provide support for the other 2 people, the other 4 people guarding each flag. So what I say giving support is, let's say if one person dies at A. Well, you have out of the 2 people that provide support, one of them or both of them needs to go to A to provide backup until the other person respawns and is able to take his spot back. So that means when you die, you go right back to where you were going and take position back where you were. So the support team can go back to doing what they were doing. Now let's say, for instance, maybe it's a whole bunch more enemies going towards C or something, and they need backup. That's what these other 2 people will be used for. Now, if you execute this right, you should have both flags, and you should be gaining the lead. If you hold this, you will keep the lead and you will win the match. Now, let's say, for instance, if you take your 2 people that are provide support, if you can position them somewhere to where they can get kills and get kill streaks, that will further help your cause, and that will further help the situation, and that will further help you win the match. So, but don't just like for those 2 people that are providing support, don't make that your main goal to go get kill streaks. Your main goal is to provide support. So if somebody falls, you are to replace them. Another good strategy to help with this strategy is if everybody on the team brings insertion points. If everybody on the team brings insertion points, that means when you die, you can spawn right back wherever you put that insertion point if it hasn't been destroyed yet. And so that makes it a lot easier on the support team, and also makes it a lot quicker to get back into the battle so you don't lose that flag. Now, I want to stress the importance of everybody doing what they're supposed to do. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you shouldn't be on this side of the map at all. Shouldn't be over here at all. This is the no man's zone. Don't go over here. Reason I say this is, if you have somebody that goes over here, you're going to fuck up the spawning. Meaning, when you die, you're going to spawn in enemy territory, or you're going to spawn somewhere not close to where you need to be. So if you keep everybody on your team in the vicinity of the area of the 2 points that you want to defend, you should be okay with spawning. Your man shouldn't end up spawning over here and you fucking 5 enemies spawning over here. It shouldn't be like that. When they die, they'll keep spawning back over there at their point because that's the only point that they have. And you have 2 points and you'll spawn over there in this vicinity. Now, if you got a jackass that roams around and doesn't follow directions, doesn't follow orders, then yes, he might fuck up the game for you. He might fuck up the spawns, and you might fuck up somewhere and get shot the fuck up. So it's imperative that you follow directions, follow orders, have some discipline, and have some patience. This plan works out very well when executed right. I've done this too many times, and I've won too many matches just off of this strategy. And this is a basic strategy, which is so bad. It's so basic that it's like it should go without saying. But I've just seen too many times where people don't use it, and they end up losing the match because they're struggling to get all three, or they just can't. They don't have patience to hold a flag or to hold a point. That's what defense is for, is to have patience. You're supposed to hold it. Now, if you execute this plan right, you have no problems, and you should be on your way to being a good domination team. So, everybody, this has been John Shaw. It's been bootcamp day number 2. If you have any other situations or other strategies that you would like to hear from me, or any questions that you have, feel free to email me at jshaw@thebitbag.com, or you can get at me in the comment section. And that's all. Peace, y'all.